welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Nikola Jokic.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Durant in at the 3. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Here we go. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Now here's Thompson, here's Şengün, and he buries his first look.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Jokic against Şengün. Now here's Jokic. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. 6 on the shot clock. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And nothing seems to get to Jokic. So poised and calm under pressure.
Murray against Thompson. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Down low. Nice shot by Okogie.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Here's Murray. Last game he had 34 points. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
With the tip. Here's Şengün. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Murray against Thompson. Outside Murray. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Nice shot by Okogie.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Brown. It's Jokic, high post. Shoots over Şengün. And it's Jokic missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And he buries his first look.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach coach Ime Udoka. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And he drops the first. Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, BA, you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Gordon outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Good D by Şengün. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
So it's Denver now, down by 12. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, Houston, a game and a half behind.
When I look at the Rockets, it's about finding your rhythm at the right time. Now, I fully expect they'll start building towards something better.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top.
All alone on the break. Nice shot by Okogie. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the run. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Houston leading by 11. And here is Thompson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
And it's in there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Murray. Still no points. Outside Brown. It's Jokic, high post. Thompson against Murray. Pass to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Nice D from Durant. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smith against Gordon. Smith passes to Durant. Back to Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Murray. Pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic. Back to Hardaway. Jokic finds Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Over Hardaway. Smith right side. Three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Durant against Hardaway. Outside Brown. Now here's Jokic. Back to Brown. Now Jokic. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And Thompson gets it to go.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. and Eason subbed in for Okogie. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Cam Johnson comes in for Hardaway. Brown, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. With some arc. Capella with a block.
Well, if you bring it in the paint, you have to be aware of Capella. He's looking to swat shots.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Strawther's checked in for Pickett. Houston leading by 12. Durant with it. 14 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Eason against Johnson. And another miss by Houston. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. To the paint. Here's Watson. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Shepard, defended by Brown. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Capella. Houston needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. Eason can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 12. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team, guys.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Capella. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. And yep, it's good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Brown, averaging around 6 a game. Jokic, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jokic has got 12 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
The Rockets lead by 12. Outside Durant. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And here's Jokic. He's got 12. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Jokic has gotten most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. checked in for Houston. And then for Denver, Jonas Valančiūnas is checked in for Nikola Jokic, and Murray subbed in for Strother. .107 left in the first. Pass to Shepherd. Screen by Capella. The three. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valančiūnas. And more of a rotational player at this stage, Clint Capella still does a few things really well, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., he makes a difference as a rim runner, crashing the glass,
Take a break.
contesting shots. He is a valuable part of the rotation.
That's good from Capella. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Holiday's checked in for Finney-Smith. That one misses. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
Houston leading by 11. Here's Shepherd. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Back to Şengün. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
A textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Murray. Brown passes to Valančiūnas. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Murray, no good. Here's Shepherd on the take. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, you can't fault the defense. The guy made a difficult shot.
And so it's Houston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Shepherd, then it's Tari Eason, and it's Capella in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Şengün gets it to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Down by 15. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Pass to Capella. Buries it down low. Capella's got 5 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Second, the Nuggets.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Murray looking around. Pass to Brown. Screen by Watson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A., it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. Pass to Brown. Valančiūnas with a screen on Easton. And here's Brown for 3. It's good on the putback.
And Valančiūnas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
Outside Easton. Here's Capella. Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Murray. To the inside. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Nuggets trail by 17. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Murray passes to Valančiūnas. Can't connect from short range.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Shepherd. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. checked in for Finney Smith. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And he makes both free throws. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
To the paint. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Capella's got 7 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
The first one falls. And Johnson drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Here's Shepherd, 6 points for him. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. Capella against Jokic. Capella, the pass to Eason. 5 to shoot. Here's Shepherd. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Shepherd's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Nuggets trail by 18. Now Brown. And here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Outside Watson. 4-3. The putback. Here's Jokic. And at last, they get one to fall. Jokic just got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Here's Shepherd. Give him 8 points now. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And that one's good. Durant's got 6.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Now here's Gordon. He had 16 in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jokic the screen. Here's Hardaway. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Eason. Clock at 4. Here's Murray. The shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Outside Durant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Inside, here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Houston leading by 18. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
What's up? Watch out.
That's good from Smith. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Hardaway, no good. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Now here's Gordon. No made baskets yet. For 3, Hardaway. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Durant against Hardaway. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Denver has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. Goes to the fadeaway. 23 points for Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has every shot.
Durant inside. Defended by Hardaway. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Adams checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Denver. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Now Hardaway. Clock at 6. An easy 2 on the layup. Hardaway's got 10 points in the game.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Houston leading by 20. Durant surveying the D. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Brown passes to Jokic. Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And the Rockets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And that one's good. He's got 16.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
So it's Denver now. Brown passes to Johnson. Hardaway with it. Coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Gordon finds Hardaway. Screen by Gordon. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Jokic. After the basket by Houston. Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Releases. And another miss by Denver.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. Thompson with a screen. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
1:19 left in the half. Outside Hardaway. Here's Johnson, guarded by Durant. Back to Johnson. Adams against Jokic. To get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got 25 points in the game.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
Smith finds Durant. 41 seconds left in the second. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on him in Thompson. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Cameron Johnson, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Johnson drops them both. And the Rockets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Thompson scanning the floor. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Durant. Over Johnson. Misses the fadeaway. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
Man, I just love his attitude that's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
Jokic, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, the awareness of space on the floor that Jokic has is something that sets him apart. He and LeBron are on their own level in that regard. What an incredible player.
And Jokic drops them both. Houston leading by 22. Pass to Thompson. Okogie on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a screen on Brown. Okogie rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
Jamal Murray at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Murray. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
And Murray drops them both.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Durant against Hardaway. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And for Denver, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 29 points.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Jokic. He has 29 now. They kick it out to Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Nuggets, #1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, one of the things I like most about Murray is his confidence. Even if he has a rare off night, he never gets down on himself. Just keeps attacking.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Murray against Thompson. Murray passes to Hardaway. Now Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Okogie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one, Jokic.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Tipped. Pass to Durant. The floater. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And the Nuggets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Gordon outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Back to Durant. Durant draws the double. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Outside Brown. Gordon outside. Hardaway from outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Murray with it. Now Thompson defending. Murray, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Durant inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 29.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gordon outside. And there's a pick. Soft touch off the glass.
The physicality Gordon plays with jumps out at you. He's got a fearlessness about him.
For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Out to Thompson. Pass to Okogie. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. And Denver pushing it up now. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
So it's Denver now. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon left side. Pass to Jokic. Outside Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Durant. Basket counts. Durant's got 31 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Denver's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Jokic up top. Hardaway against Durant. Jokic with a screen on Durant. Hardaway. That shot off. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And stolen by Hardaway. Jokic finds Gordon. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Well, the Rockets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. The shake. And it's good on the layup. Smith's got 12 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Gordon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Brown. That free throw good from Gordon. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Rockets with a rebound. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. Brown against Durant. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
And here's Durant. Give him 31 now. Pass to Shepard. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 7 tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Murray, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Screen by Gordon to the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Shepard. He's got 13. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Houston making a change here. Tate's checked in. And then for Denver, Watson comes in for Gordon. And it's Pickett in for Murray. And Denver shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Tate. Here's Pickett. And again, Denver no good. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Eason, pass to Tatum. Houston working the ball around. Outside Finney Smith. And Houston, another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The Nuggets shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Now Jokic. He's got 31. Capella with the defensive effort. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Shepherd. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Watson with the rebound. Denver's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Johnson passes to Brown. Back to Johnson. Outside Watson. Down low. Kick out to Brown. From the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Eason with the ball. And here's Shepherd for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Clint Capella. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Eason in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Capella. Rebounded by Denver. Valančiūnas has got 4 rebounds now. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Eason. The kick out to Johnson from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Hey, that's a nice job by Capella. The defender was all over him.
Murray finds Johnson. Brown with a screen. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Green.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. On the wing, Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Brown can't hit. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Denver's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Murray off the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Eason, pass to Capella. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Outside Eason. Let's go with a 3. Watson with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Valančiūnas, and the dunk by Valančiūnas.
Strong finish by Valančiūnas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Outside Finney-Smith. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Now here's Brown. Shoots over Eason. Brown passes to Murray. Crafty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Graham?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Holiday's checked in for Green. And Murray drops them both. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Shepherd. Watson with the rebound. Watson's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson passes to Murray. Denver moving it around. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Brown, he's checked in for Tyson.
Number 11, Bruce Brown.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Capella, screen on Brown. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, Shepherd's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
Shepherd.
No good on that one. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Eason against Johnson. And here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Back comes Houston in transition. It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, you got to credit the defensive activity from Capella there. Anticipated the play, turned him over, and got his team out in transition.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. It's Watson on the wing. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Holiday. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier If they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
The Rockets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Capella, screen on Brown. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Capella!
Wow! Clint Capella!
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now here's Brown. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much. Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Holiday against Murray. On the wing, Holiday. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. Denver ball.
So for the Rockets, Adams comes in for Capella. And Tate is subbed in for Shepherd. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Brown. Back to Gordon. Now Murray. The 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tate grabs the board.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Outside Eason. Now Holiday, defended by Murray. Here's Adams, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Murray. Outside Brown. Pass to Hardaway. "19-footer. And he can't get that one. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Tate passes to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. And stolen by Murray. Here we go. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
One shot.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
And Jokic no good on that one. And Houston is shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Jokic finds Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Finney-Smith. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Outside Tate. Count that one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy. Murray
against Holiday. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And here are the Rockets now. And here's Holiday. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Over Murray. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Eason. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Tate. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Murray against Holiday.
2 minutes.
Murray passes to Hardaway.
2 minutes.
And again, Denver with a 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Holiday against Murray. Pass to Tate. And stolen by Hardaway. And Denver pushing it up now. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A different look for Denver. Valančiūnas, he's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Every team could use a player like Christian Braun, a guy who fills in the gaps and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
Now here's Holiday. Tate passes to Adams. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Holiday. Finney-Smith, a screen. 4 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Well, when you watch Valančiūnas now, the thing that stands out most is the rebounding. On a per-minute basis, he's still one of the best in the league.
Now here's Holiday. Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Holiday. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Eason. Now Green. Gordon pulls it down. Now here's Hardaway. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Now Gordon. It's stolen by Green. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.